In the 1980s, Nigerian music scene was exploding with boogie, disco, and funk. Names like Jake Solo, Sony Enang, and Felix Odey filled the studios of Lagos, Onitsha, and sometimes Aba. And then came a singer who stood slightly apart, Ken Eme. He released an ambitious album called Winner and Loser, with some of the biggest names in the industry on board. But after that, his trail became blurred, almost like smoke. Did he reappear in 1990 with a reggae album called Shanana? In this episode, we dig into the mystery of Ken Eme.
Tell me now, girl, tell me what you need. Let me know now, tell me how you feeling. Let me know.
The album Winner and Loser was released on Simcoe Ibida Stars, a label tied to the bustling Onitsha music market. The production team was top class. Jake Solo, the legendary producer, Sony Enang, Felix Odey, Tina Onwudiwe, Friday Pozo, and George Atomba all played a part in the recording of this album. The album took a mix of different styles like boogie, disco, and funk, a Lagos sound with Eastern distribution. Tracks like Please Don't Go still circulate among collectors today. Ken Eme wasn't just another market release. With that level of talent behind him, Winner and Loser was clearly meant to compete with the Lagos big leagues. But strangely, after this album, Ken Eme's name almost disappeared from the Nigerian music scene and Lagos scene in particular. Ken Eme's music had a firm rooting and strong circulation in the eastern part of Nigeria, from Aba to Onitsha to Calabar. His music videos reportedly got heavy airplay on NTA Calabar, boosting his popularity in eastern and southeastern Nigeria. This suggests he may have deliberately built a regional career outside the Lagos spotlight.
And you know, baby, that I do love you, that without you.
Unlike many of his contemporaries who fought for the Lagos exposure, Ken Eme seemed content or perhaps strategic to focus on the East. That's where the next chapter of the story appears. In 1990, a reggae album titled Shanana appeared on Top Rank Records, ABBA. Top Rank was the Eastern powerhouse label that launched the careers of Daniel Wilson and Alpha Kuffa. Shanana is credited to Ken Eme, but here's the mystery. Was this the same Ken Eme?
Help me, make me see the light. Let me know.
The timing makes sense. By the mid 80s to the early 1990s, reggae was the sound of Nigeria, with Majek Fashek, Ras Kimono, Terracotta leading the charge. For Ken Eme to rebrand himself into reggae would not be unusual. The question remains, was he truly the same man? Here's the thing, both albums are linked to the Eastern Nigerian distribution format. Both use the name Ken Eme without any variation. Yet, as usual, documentation is scarce. No surviving interviews, no detailed credits on Shanana. However, collectors confirm Shanana exists on online distribution platforms, but the sleeve scans and personnel remains unclear. Some sources believe it is the same Ken Eme who reinvented himself as a reggae man. Others argue it could be a different artist who happens to share the same name. Without sleeve credits or surviving press, the truth hangs in the balance, even though we know Ken Eme was affiliated with the top rank studios in Aba. So, who was Ken Eme? A one album wonder of the 80s boogie era, or a shape shifting artist who returned with reggae in the 90s? What we do know is that his music left a mark from Lagos studios to NTA Calabar screens, and perhaps through Abba's reggae wave. If you remember watching KNMS video in Calabar or in any parts of the country, or if you own Shanana, drop your memories in the comments. Together, maybe we can solve the mystery. And most important, we don't know the whereabouts of Ken Eme. Whoever has an indication where he could be at this moment should drop it on the comments. This is Music in My Ears, the Nigerian music history channel on YouTube. Thank you for watching this episode on Ken Eme. The man brought us sweet music in the 80s. If you have more information about him, kindly let us know. And meanwhile, we urge you to continue to subscribe, watch, like, and also share this channel. Until the next
I
episode,
got
I'm out of here.
and
Peace.
you know